looking into Passover. The Passover's coming up on the 4th day, and we're gonna really enjoy ourselves and celebrating. We're already in the new year. It's a day of deliverance. We need to be delivered. You know, so certain things we did to be delivered. That's why I've been playing the last few weeks with many captivities that we went through and how we came out of it required to the Most High. And that's the only time he had pity on us. But see, if we satisfied being in a condition called hell, then why should he come to deliver us? Why should he send a Yasharahla to deliver us? That's why you look at all the abominations that's being done. That's why I say he's going to start with us first. He's going to get those that cry and sighing for all the abominations that's being done on the earth. You know, some people don't care. They just, it don't affect me, so it's no problem. You know, but it is affecting the Most High and the angels and those men and women that are vexed with the abomination that's being done on this earth and seeing our children just being raised to be monsters, coming out monsters, man, just straight up. That's what human means, monster. You know, people don't know they call themselves monster beings. Human means monster. But see, you don't know the beginning of the meanings of these words. They have you say, all you do is regurgitate what you hear somebody say without knowing what you're really saying. Just like I say, all Israel shall be saved. That's all is a certain number. And that's that 1/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel. That's the all it's talking about, because even in Romans 11th chapter, we talk about the remnant, the election, the elect. You know, why would Paul pray that some of Israel might be saved if all Israel gonna be saved? Do that make sense? That don't make no sense, man. If all Israel gonna be saved, why would you pray for some of Israel to be saved? You know, so it's something that, you know, as time goes by, the Spirit brings out more information on understanding certain things, because blasphemy of the Holy Spirit is unforgivable in this life and the life to come, Yasharahla says. So how is it that you're gonna blaspheme the Holy Spirit and then you're gonna be saved? You're gonna make it to the kingdom? Or you're gonna come back, that wicked spirit gonna come back again? I don't think so. You see what I'm saying? They totally against what it is that the Most High has given us to believe in. And that's him. It's as simple as that. That's him. You know, think about people that don't want to believe in the laws of the Most High. You can't rebuke Satan. You can't, because that's what the Yasharahla used. He used the laws that the Most High gave us to rebuke Satan when he's weak. He used the law. So how are we in our captivity? Think we're going to get out of our captivity and we're going to keep rolling with it? Because the world is set up to send you straight to hell. The things that they're doing right now. Look, little children right now, they go to school, they're a little girl, go to school and say they're a boy, and go in the boys' locker room, the boys' shower. You know, the boys' bathroom. A boy go to school and say, I'm a girl today. And don't have to tell her prayers, nothing. Here in California. That'll happen back in our day, boy. And I know that these little children are a little smarter than they were back in the day, you know what I mean? So you watch, they're gonna be saying, hey man, let's play like we're girls. Boy, you watch, it's gonna be something dangerous, boy. See if how long that lasts. Man. But let's continue with scriptures on the Passover, and so by the time we get to the Passover, we have a lot of understanding on it. Let's go to, as always, Colossians 3:17. It's just sad, you know, when I think about it, man, it's like how our people are just accepting wickedness. They're accepting the abominations that the Most High say don't do, and they say it's okay, as long as it don't bother me. And then when they come near them, you can't say nothing because you already said it's okay. That's the first thing that came out of your mouth. It's okay. Think about it. You better think about what you're saying, because words have power too. I'm going to go into a lesson on the tongue and your speech. It's very important. Colossians 3:17. And whatsoever you do in word or deed, do all by Yasharahla. That's in the name of the anointed Savior, who the world falsely calls Jesus Christ. Giving thanks to the Most High and the Father by Yasharahla. That's how we give thanks to the Most High, by him. And I say the world falsely calls him Jesus Christ because the J was invented in 1630, around that time. So with the J being invented in 1630, there was no Jesus by name before the revised versions of the King James Bible came out, because the 1611 original Bible doesn't have J-E-S-U-S in it. So his name couldn't be Jesus. They done changed it, you know, from I-S. I mean, that's like ISIS, what these cats is going, wow, really? ISIS or something like that, is ISES or something like that. You know, so I mean, then they changed it to J-E-S-U-S, you see what I'm saying? But that's not what was up on the cross, that's not what he was known by, because he spoke Hebrew. You know, so a lot of people say it doesn't matter, but it do matter. If your name is what it is, I call you another name, I'll be like, I'm looking at you calling you another name, you're not gonna respond. Or anyone else, you're not gonna respond and call you by another name, you're gonna just keep doing whatever you're doing. You're not really talking to me. In your mind, you can't be talking to me. When you're talking to somebody else, you'll look around and say, somebody, who are you talking to? Is that your name? No. But it's not you. You see what I'm saying? So it does matter. It does. Because, you know, there's a lot of things that, but at the same time, it's not something that we got to dwell on. Because some people don't know, and some that do know, they got to pay the price. You know what I mean? Everybody got to pay for wherever it is that it is, as long as you believe in it's true. And because he's coming back with a name that nobody knows. And he's going to give it to the 144,000. He's going to give his name to them. And it's going to be, you know, a name that no one knows but he himself. And this is what you're looking at, you know, so that's why I say I'm not tripping on that. It's just a matter of, don't trip on the fact that we are using his Hebrew name either. Because you call him Jesus. You know? Because we closer to what's right than what you are, because like I say, J wasn't invented till 1630. So let's just, you know, keep it moving to the kingdom, and the Mashiach Yahweh going to come back and straighten it all out through the power of the Most High. Let's look at Exodus. We're going to continue where we left off. Yes, we're going to look at Exodus, the 12th chapter and the 5th verse. Exodus 12 and 5. Your lamb shall be without blemish. This is during the Passover. A male of the first year, you shall take it out from the sheep or from the goats. And ye shall keep it up until the 14th day of the same month, which is the first month. This is what we're in now. We're going to be honored on the 4th day of next week. And the whole assembly of the congregation of Israel shall kill it in the evening. So look at Matthew 26th chapter. I'm trying to show you in a short version of how it relates to a Mashiach Yahushua. It's just really a shadow of things to a Mashiach Yahushua. Look at Matthew 26 and 2. Matthew 26 and 2. Ye know that after 2 days is the feast of the Passover, and the Son of Man is betrayed to be crucified. So that you know that he was going to be crucified on the Passover. Then assembled together the chief priests and the scribes and the elders of the people unto the palace of the high priest, who was called Caiaphas, and consulted that they might take a Mashiach Yahushua by subtlety, crafty, and kill him. See this? But they said, not on the feast day, lest there be an uproar among the people. Now, when Mashiach Yahushua was in Bethany in the house of Simon the leper, I'm going to jump to verse 17, Salaki. Now, the first day of the feast of unleavened bread, the disciples came to Mashiach Yahushua, saying unto him, where wilt thou that we prepare for thee to keep the Passover? See? They asked him where should they prepare for him to keep the Passover. Let's look at Luke 22. Luke 22 and 7. So you see the wicked Pharisees and chief high priests, they was plotting to kill him. But they said not on the feast day. Well, let's see what they did. Luke 22:7. Then came the day of unleavened bread, when the Passover must be killed. And he sent Peter and John, saying, go and prepare us the Passover that we may eat. So you see how Yasharahla observed the Passover, not Easter, but the Passover. And let me say this: if you the pagan day of Easter comes generally the first day after we have our Passover. That's generally when the Easter comes. The first day after our Passover. So it says in verse 8, it says, and he sent Peter and John, saying, go and prepare us the Passover that we may eat. And they said unto him, where wilt that we prepare? Yes, where should we prepare? And he said unto them, behold, when ye are entered into the city, there shall a man meet you, bearing a pitcher of water. Follow him into the house where he entereth in. So he said, you're going to find a man that got a pitcher of water, and follow that man into the house. And ye shall say unto the good man of the house, the master said unto thee, where is the guest chamber where I shall eat the Passover with my disciples? And he shall show you a large upper room furnished. There make ready. And they went and found as he had said unto them, and they made ready the Passover. And when the hour was come, he sat down, and the 12 apostles with him. And he said unto them, with desire I have desired to eat this Passover with you before I suffer. So he knew that he was getting ready to suffer once he ate the Passover. For I say unto you, I will not any more eat thereof until it be fulfilled in the kingdom of the Most High. So you know we still going to honor the Passover when? In the kingdom of the Most High. And he took the cup and gave thanks and said, take this and divide it among yourselves. For I say unto you, I will not drink of the fruit of the vine, which is wine, until the kingdom of the Most High shall come. And he took bread and gave thanks and brake it and gave it to them, saying, this is my body, which is given for you. This do in remembrance of me. See? Likewise also the cup after supper, saying, this cup is the New Testament in my blood, which is shed for you. So it's amazing how this is the Passover, that this happened, what the world called communion when they be in church. But they do it on Easter. They don't honor the Passover. That's why I'm going to Easter probably next Sabbath. Most I will. So you see what that represents. It's fertility idol. That's nothing to do with what we read in here. So the wine and drinking it represent his blood that was shed for the children of Israel. We, the children of Israel, of Negro, Indian, and Latino descent, scattered primarily from North, Central, and South America and the Caribbean islands, but all over the world. So people be tripping about the children of Israel only here. We're not saying that they only in those places. We scattered among all nations. But see, people don't hear that. You know what I mean? They don't hear that. You know, brothers have been to Egypt. Brothers say they from the seed of Joseph. So different parts of Africa look just like you. You know what I mean? You can't speak another language. Learn English to be able to deal with a tour guide and so forth, to be a tour guide and so forth, you know what I mean? But still speak another language. That's why you got to get us from the four corners of the earth. The outcast, Israel that's outcast, and Judah that's scattered in the four corners of the earth. But see, people miss the outcast. Who the outcast? Well, I got rid of Israel. That's why you read Corinthians, those Israelites. Philippians, those Israelites. Ephesians, those are Israelites. You see what I'm saying? Corinthians and so forth, those are Israelites. Romans, those are Israelites. Like right now, what do they call us? Americans. But we Israelites. You see what I'm saying? It's no different. It's just people trying, they open up this Bible, they be trying to make it so technical, man. That's not really technical. You don't nitpick and find something wrong with this, that, and the third. Better be trying to work to be saved. Better put your energy in working toward the kingdom.
Right.
You know what I mean? All this nitpicking and going back and forth, it's not worth it, man. It's a waste of time. Better be trying to look at what this is about, man. 1 Chronicles 5 and 7. 1 Chronicles 5 and 7. Say, and his brethren by their families, when the genealogy of their generation was reckoned, where the chief Jael and Zechariah. See, the genealogy of the generations of people are reckoned through the man. It's through the man's seed. Look. 1 Chronicles 9 and 1. So all Israel were reckoned by genealogies. And that's through the man. When you look at, go to, always from the beginning, go to Genesis, the first chapter. Genesis, the first chapter. All you're going to see is his seed. From the beginning. Look at Genesis 1 and 21. We'll start at verse 11. Genesis 1 and 11. Salaki. And the Most High Mashiach Yasharahla said, let the earth bring forth grass, the herb yielding seed, and the fruit tree yielding fruit after his kind. So you have a male and a female for the trees and the plants, after his kind, whose seed is in itself upon the earth. And it was so. And the earth brought forth grass and herb yielding seed after his kind, and the tree yielding fruit, whose seed was in itself after his kind. And the Most High saw that it was good. Jump to verse 21. And the Most High created great whales and every living creature that moveth. So we living creatures that move, which the waters brought forth abundantly after their kind, and every winged fowl or bird after his kind. And the Most High saw that it was good. Verse 20, and the Most High blessed them, saying, be fruitful and multiply, and fill the waters and the seas, and let fowl multiply in the earth. And the evening and the morning were the 5th day. Verse 24, and the Most High said, let the earth bring forth the living creature after his kind, cattle and creeping things, insects and beasts of the earth after his kind. And it was so. And the Most High made the beasts of the earth after his kind, after the male, and cattle after their kind, and everything that creepeth upon the earth after his kind. And the Most High saw that it was good. Okay? So that's enough. I mean, just to show you that, you know, it comes out, everything comes from the male. You know, I seen a cotton tree. Somebody supposed to be there was a cotton tree, and the male tree was all like tickers was like, it was all hard, but the fever was also